Yo, 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 yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast, with your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, y'all. Hope y'all having a blessed weekend so far. And, man, the day fly by when you off, man. But when you working, the slowest crap sometimes. If you're not super busy. But y'all know how we do over here on your way in. Smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And like Ms. Mona always say, make sure y'all share the live on y'all pages and networks so we could continue the move in the right place. All right, y'all. Let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. First ballot Hall of Famer. Baltimore's own GTD Promotions. Redesigning mind, one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibad.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to the Damari page. Support him. Use the code RIZE10. You will get 10% off. He an artist in and out of the ring. Congratulations on his last fight. It was a tough one, but he pulled it out. And he got another fight coming up at Coppin State, I'm thinking. Shout out to me and Killer B, awaiting her official return. When she heal up, keep her in y'all prayers. Go over to her website, support her in her boxing journey and her merch. Shout out to Richie for the intros and edits. R.I.P. to John Boy, R.I.P. to Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. Shout out the EOE, Education Over Everything, Bad Girls Promotions, featuring Miss Nikki and Coach Brandy. Shout out to Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing News, Stretched Out Boxing, Aunt McQueen Boxing. Shout out to Under Armour, thanks for all that you do. AO Clothing Line, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and Clothing Line. Richie Threads, shout out to all of them supporting the gym with their wear and their gear and clothing line. Support them. And shout out to Four Corners Boxing featuring Maurice and Jenny Jones. Miss Mona, Miss Melody Queen 27, Miss Yaya. Keep her in y'all prayers. Hope she doing well. And don't forget to go over to the RizePodcast.com. Get your merch. Use the code RIZE10. You'll get 10% off. Last but not least, the official gear boxing. All the fighters wearing it. Y'all can say it with me in the chat on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Box. Raw. All right, y'all. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get this party started. Let me go over here and holler at the chat. Stretched Out Boxing, always in the building, man. Miss Mona, Thomas Hill. Hope all is well, Miss Mona. I ain't talked to you in a minute. What it do, Thomas Hill? Forever Teresa, one, my older sister name, Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz and More, 1969. That was my year I was born. I'm going to miss it too because I do not play it. Lee Jackson, 7367, salute. She She working towards it. She working towards it. Salute Bruce Gas Boxing. Yeah, blessings. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, she working towards it. You know, she'll, inshallah, come on in. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Oh, Urban the Wiz 5091, and that came out in the 4-digit. Switchblade 9448. Glad to see y'all in the chat. Our faithful followers. Lee Jackson 7367. What's going on, Blade? Definitely what's going on. We're gonna be talking about this week's boxing recap. Clarissa dissed again. Are we happy with Zuffa, Haney, Shakur, and Foster? Where do we start? Did any boxing come on this weekend? Because I ain't see it. Nope, I ain't see it. I ain't see it. I didn't see no boxing this weekend. Did y'all see it? Mike Rhymes 6084. What it do, champ? I didn't see any, but nevertheless, they say Clarissa. Oh, nothing. It did come on. You say nothing. I wanted to watch for real. I ain't see nothing. No, I ain't catch nothing. Yeah, but they say Clarissa Shields dissed again. That ain't even news no more. But I guess she likes the attention, I think she likes the attention. Yeah. It was a couple of cards, but minor fights. Sometimes on them cards, you run across some talent, man. You run across some talent in those fights, They may not be major card fights. I wish I knew that they was on, because I like to watch all fights, all the fighters, see what's up and coming. Some people just ain't never get the opportunity of markability. So the lower platforms is where we meet our stars at, because they on the rise. There was some fights on in the UK. Josh Padley was the main event. How you do Mike? FRMVA. How you do, champ? If she take the Zempic, she could get at Baumgartner. Switch say if Clarissa Shields take Ozempic, she could get at Baumgartner. Yeah. I'd have had it with that. Yeah. But like you say, she's staying relevant, in the way she know how. Miss Mona, how you doing, Miss Mona? But she's staying relevant the way she knows how, the best way she know how. Melody Queen 27. Yeah, but let me see. He pulled it off, but needs to work on his defense and distance. Oh, okay, thanks, Mike. Mike FRM VA in the building. I like Virginia. I got, I ain't never lived down there, so I don't know how it is down there in Virginia. But I delivered a lot down there. Certain parts I ain't been all over, but the parts I've been in, well, it was historical, not open and stuff, kind of laid back. I think she should just let her talk and talk boxing. Yeah, but oh, your phone is hacked, Ms. Mona. A lot of people phones been getting hacked though. Yeah, a lot of people phones. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, she, she want that attention, man. She want that attention. Yeah, Thomas Hill say we missing 16 likes. Come on, y'all. You do that coming through the door. Smack that coming through the door. But yeah, man, hey, Floyd Mayweather used to say it best. They come to see me. Some people come to see me win, and some people come to see me lose. But they come to see me. And that's how you gotta have your mindset when it come to life, because wherever you go, you gonna always have people that hate on you for whatever reason that they have. But it's life, human nature. Why, yeah. Tell them that it's human nature. Why, they be living that way. Human nature. Some people spend their energy talking about other people, putting other people down, or whatever their reason is. That's what they do. But yeah, I do. I ain't been clicking on none of her latest videos, Clarissa Shields, but she like my boy say, Switchblade say, she's staying relevant. She's staying relevant, and it might not be in the way that some people like her to be relevant in, but you got some people that like what she doing, and you got some people that don't like what she doing. But that's just what it is. Yeah, and Tank in that same vein capitalize off that love-hate relationship for sure. She says she got to defend her name. She is the GOAT. You don't gotta defend nothing that's true. That's what she failed to realize. Yeah, you don't gotta defend nothing, and that's true. It's not like you gonna make everybody say you the GOAT. People got their own mind and their own opinions. I see Riri back in the gym. They all funny. Yeah. Riri a trip. She can fight though. She can fight. She definitely can fight. Yeah, but they just, she gotta do what she gotta do, keep herself relevant. So, I ain't gonna lie, she doing the performing outside of the ring. It's hard to make no, she's coming back. I think, yeah, she going to fight on the Cotton State card, Miss Mona. If her opponent don't pull out, she going to fight on the Cotton State card. But, yeah, like Mike Stafford, the late, great Mike Stafford, Adrian Broner, coach, may rest in peace, used to always say, Adrian gonna be great. Adrian, that's just what Adrian do. He couldn't have said it any better than what he said it. Adrian gonna be Adrian. So
Adrian, a problem, bro.
That's just how it is.
What up, champ? How you feeling?
Humble, man, and yourself.
Oh man, I can't complain, man. I can't complain. Getting old and it don't feel good.
Yeah. Inshallah.
Back on fire. Been walking sideways all week.
Inflammation.
Man, yeah, I know.
Inflammation in the body, yo. Cause some days my leg will ball me. Then when I drink my celery and my curds and stuff like that, it helps alleviate the inflammation in my body. And I'm like, wow, my leg ain't bothering me when I drink, the juice. When I start juicing and drinking the natural juices I, extract and stuff. And I said, okay, it does help,
Mm-hmm.
It ain't hurting like it used to, So, some days better than others, but mainly it's inflammation in the body, in certain areas, wear and tear,
Man, it's tough though, man, because you remember being young, being able to move like a spring chicken. You get old,
and bounce back.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about my back on fire about a week now. You know what I mean? It takes long.
Bounce back, Chad. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But sometimes I just wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But sometimes I just wish I was a kid again. I know you remember that, see?
Mm-hmm.
I see you light up when I hit it.
Yeah.
I see you light up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when rap was rap. You know
nice tune on a Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when rap was rap.
Back in the day.
Yeah, yo. Everybody hollering at you too, champ.
What's happening? What's going on? How everybody doing today? How y'all feeling?
Yeah, everybody hollering. Yeah, like I told, my boy went out. Somebody might have called him. But, yeah, man. Oh, okay. Miss Melody Queen's 27. I like that. Drink and water with baking soda and cayenne pepper. I ain't never heard that one. It helped rid of inflammation too. That works for me. Oh, I'm going to try that. Miss Melody Queen. Just a teaspoon. Just a teaspoon of it. You ain't got to put a lot. Because a baking soda fills up anyway. Yeah, just put the baking soda and the cayenne pepper. You don't got to load up on it. Just put enough in the water, stir it up with the spoon demo, and, drink it. Yeah. On the bling bling. Yeah, good look, Miss Melody Queen. I ain't never heard of that one. I'm gonna add that to the arsenal because I'm gonna tell you that the turmeric helps. I do the turmeric and the cayenne pepper and my tea with honey. I gotta get some more lemon, but Though it helps. It helps. I can tell the difference.
I think with me, I think it's more. I think it's something else too, though.
Yeah.
Miss Mona said, "Ho, stop playing with her." She told you about the baking soda in the morning, Squeeze. She said, "Stop playing with her." Lee Jackson, what's happening?
Miss
Bruce Cass,
Mona, you ain't never tell me that,
oh,
Miss
don't play
Mona.
with Miss Mona like that. Don't play with Miss Mona like that. She
Miss
said it. If
Mona,
she
you
said she
ain't
said it,
never
she
tell
said
me
it.
about the baking soda in the morning. Right, Squeeze, you don't need a lot of baking soda. Cayenne to taste for those that don't do spice. Drink on an empty stomach works best. Okay. Yeah, I do the cayenne pepper every day too in my tea. Yeah, I do the cayenne pepper.
What you think? What you think, Squeeze? What you think about this Clarissa and Remy Ma situation? What you think? You heard Remy Ma drop a new one?
No, but she dropped.
Oh
Oh,
man, like
with Shakur and them,
Max
uh,
B in French.
French Montana.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They kept showing the premiere of it. I ain't heard the whole thing. You heard it?
Yeah, but I mean, I think just the Knicks doing what they doing, and like everybody in the video with the Nick Pelly's on and not, man. Clarissa needed to go ahead and sit this one out.
Yeah.
Clarissa needs to sit this one out. Remy Ma got too much. Mr. Will, what's going on?
What's happening, fellas? How y'all?
What's going on?
All right. Yeah.
What's on your
Yeah.
mind, Mr. Will? I know you come on here to hate on somebody. What's on your mind?
No, I ain't come to hate on nobody, man. Not at all. Not
Hey,
at all.
Mr. Will, I think you dyed your hair so it wouldn't be black.
Whoa. Now that's a blow.
Yeah, really.
That's uncalled for. See, out of all
Yeah.
the things you say to Mr. Will, he dyed his beard white so it wouldn't be black. Come on, senior.
Look like you got a little dye in yours too, though.
I appreciate mine, Mr. Will. I let mine rock. This wisdom right here.
That's that. What do you think this is?
Um, Black Beauty number 12.
Yo, say Black Beauty number 12. Yo been looking at too much TV, yo. Black Beauty number 12.
What's going on, Mr. Will? How you feeling?
Oh man, everything's good. What's going on in the world of boxing, y'all?
That's what I was going to ask you. Just recapping boxing this week, man. We got Haney, Shakur, Foster. I believe it was a card last night. I ain't get to check.
I was looking. I didn't see anything listed.
Me too, Mr. Will.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
I was looking.
Let me ask y'all a sidebar real quick. Boxing Dad, Coach Dion, tell nephew we need to get him on here this week. Squeeze, don't forget Damari this week.
Inshallah, chat.
Right. What do y'all think about the Knicks, man? Y'all think they're gonna sweep them? Just a little sidebar real quick.
Speaking, it's starting to look that way. That's for sure.
It looked like men amongst boys.
Yeah.
Now listen. For a long time, right? Remember Squeeze when the New York dudes first started coming to Baltimore about 20 years ago? When they start coming when the whole ship of New York Squeeze. Yeah. If the New York Knicks win, every New York nigga gonna think he 10 foot tall. They gonna be walking around here going, all the New Yorkers gonna be New Yorking if they sweep them. So I hope y'all ready. Cause I want to go down. I think I want to go down there and be in that atmosphere, that environment. It's gonna be crazy.
One thing for sure, you could tell a dude from New York, you just can't tell him much. But they support their own. I'll give them that. They definitely do that better than anybody.
Yeah. I didn't see no boxing this weekend. No. Switchblade say nothing for real. That
Mm-mm.
piqued his interest. I think it was somebody else in the chat say Padley fought. He won. He wasn't real like over in the UK a card.
Oh,
But this what I had said that I watch all boxing, because I don't want to just limit myself to one certain network, and it's all different type of networks and different boxing networks that come on that could be showing some good talent, and you not watching it because of the network ain't a big name. You could miss out on some talent.
yeah,
Zuffa had a nice card in the UK.
yeah. I was gonna say,
I
I
think I
know.
heard about it. They ended up in the hospital. Then they ended up in the hospital, Bruce. One of them ended up in the hospital, I believe.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. You know that's contagious, man. You don't want to start that. But I was gonna say it was a card on Friday. I didn't
Oh,
see it.
both of them was in the hospital. No, both of them was in the hospital. They said that fight, both of them was in there. They said that was a war. I gotta go see that one.
Now I was gonna say it was a
Chris
card.
William Smith.
Chubb, what's up, nephew? Hey, man, say salute to the Rize family and Uncle Squeeze, my dude. What it do, senior? What it do, Neff? You breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Sparked somebody in round one.
Katiev's sparked somebody in the first round. Vicious. I was looking, trying to see. I couldn't find nothing. Yeah, I couldn't find nothing.
Yeah, I was going to say it was something on Friday on Pro Box, but I didn't
see. I'm mad I missed that because I like Pro Box.
Me too. But it's on YouTube, so you can always go back and watch it.
Yeah, but I need to go back and watch and pull that up. Yeah, Pro Box smart. Pro Box smart. They move in the right way.
Yeah.
They move in the right way. They taking everything they can get. They fighting in ballrooms, smaller venues, but they fighting every week, twice a week. You know what I mean? So salute from Michigan. Eduardo Alvarez, B4H, salute champ from Michigan. Wolverine in the building. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Miss Mona, thanks for the support in the chat. Some support, y'all. Appreciate you, Miss Mona. Yeah, but Pro Box is moving and smart. They doing just enough to pay the network. They on the air. They packing the smaller arenas, but they fighting. They having shows 4 times a month. So now a lot of them guys on the up and coming, they can eat, make a nice little bit of money. You know what I mean? If a guy, he unknown and he fighting on Pro Box, he can easily make the high end. We talking 100,000, 200,000 for unknown fighter. He fighting twice a month. That's a come up.
Yeah.
That's a come up. Because once you get into the upper echelon of the fight game and start fighting in Vegas, the MGM, and all those type venues. Now it becomes a marketing game. I outbidded him. He's outbidding me. No, I don't want to fight him. Now you ain't moving. Your pockets ain't moving because you're too busy fighting over a purse. And then you got 5 networks got their hand in on the purse. But with Pro Box, if I'm fighting with Pro Box and I'm their main guy and I'm fighting, if I don't get hurt, I might fight with them 5 times a year. 5 times shoot for an unknown boxer, and I'm making 50 to 40,000 a fight on the low end. That's still a come up for me. All I gotta do is move my money right, invest my money right. You know what I mean? And I could get where I'm going.
Oh yeah.
You know, now they bring my name up in the mold of y'all need to watch this dude. He, you know, I think he XYZ, he could be XYZ, his style, bop, bop, bop. You know, and he getting the reps. He getting good reps because everybody in Pro Box, they fighting to get that name.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things I like about them too, they try to keep it evenly matched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They do that. You know.
Yeah, man. So, you know, Lee Jackson 7367. Chris Billum Smith made Ryan Rosicki quit on the stool after the 7th round. They headlined a Zuffa card. Okay, see? You know, man, you know, what's his name? Showbiz the adult. He said he posted a picture of his wife online, and it was a grills party, and his wife is Hispanic descent, and he said they was coming for his wife and saying stuff. Renee 46391, how you doing? So, you know, he was like, he tired of everybody talking about what they gonna do and fight, and ain't nobody fighting nobody. You know what I mean? But they doing all the talking. You know, so it's crazy. You know, all this talk, all this bark, but no bite. You know what I mean? Every time you turn on the social media, I'm talking about I'm a better fighter than Mr. Will. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't in my league. Everything but well, they said, well, won't you fight him in the chat? Cause he ain't fight nobody. Well, what about him fighting me then? If everybody ain't fought nobody and I'm the best fighter I say I am, well, give him somebody good to fight. Me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if they hearing their self-talk. He ain't fought nobody. I ain't fighting him until he fights somebody. Let it be you. Let it be you then. You know, I want to see like Showbiz say, I'm tired. You know, and far as them commenting about his wife, I wouldn't even worry about that and leave that on, because you know, she don't be on there. That's his like first time posting her. He really keep his wife off social media. But I think his daughter graduated from college or something like that, and they were celebrating. Everybody ain't gonna celebrate. If you watching Showbiz Adult, everybody ain't gonna celebrate in your happiness. They gonna try to pick something apart. That's just how it is. That's how evil is. The word evil. You know what I mean? It's they words with definition. Evil, good, a just man, an unjust man. They mean this to him, But I had to learn when people come on here sometimes talk crazy about me, I had to say, let them, if maybe they having a bad day. Because when you come on and attack somebody that ain't did nothing to you, flat out nothing, there's no need of you addressing it. Just push them right on out of the comment section. We don't got to deal with them. Yeah.
Oh, I got something for you, though. You talk one up. From what I understand, your boy is coming back, Bronner.
Bronner?
Yeah, he got a fight lined up for November against Chris Eubanks Jr.
Adrian Bronner?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm not sure it is, but
yeah.
That's sort of I've heard that. So be on the lookout for that. This is just June, so we got a lot of time to let it build or whatever. But yeah, supposed to be sometime in November. That's plenty of time for him to get ready for it, though.
Yeah, bro. It's plenty of time, and it ain't plenty of time in his situation. You got to clean up from that alcohol,
That's right.
and that take more than we in June. 6 months. You know what I mean? That's a recovery by itself. You can't just turn that off. You know what I mean? 6 months as a impulsive alcoholic is like 6 days.
Exactly.
Just to be honest.
Exactly.
We just can't wave a magic wand and it's like he never done it. That gotta be something he wants to do. It just hurt me to see that. It hurts me to see it. Because he had the world in his hands, at his fingertips, far as fame, notoriety, boxing skill. He reached the pinnacle of his dreams. He made it out, got a taste of it, and went right back where he made it out from, because he never made it out mentally. He never grew mentally.
That's it.
He grew financially, but like the Bible say, a fool in his money shall part ways. A fool, not a smart man, a fool. Yeah. Yeah, so hey man, I just wish the best for him, man, and that's what I do, wish the best for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's all I say, man, because I ain't like some people. They be happy for somebody demise.
Well, I gotta say, for a comeback fight, it's a pretty safe fight for him. So, because Chris Eubank isn't really a big puncher or anything like that. So, he's got size on him. He's got a lot of height, but he's British, so that should give Bronner hope too.
Yeah, I feel you, Mr. Will. That would be a good fight for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, man, for real, I don't really worry about. I mean, it's on social media, and that's just people way of getting their point across and connecting with a certain crowd because they can't see them personally, so they verbally meet them. Like I say, I'm locking in on what's most important for me. I'm not holding on to that stuff because will consume you. You know, my thing is to just try to be positive, push through, and enjoy life while I got it, whatever way how that looks. Can't please everybody. You ain't gonna please everybody. It ain't a realistic task. And if you think you can, you gonna go crazy. Yeah. Darnell Parker 7394. Y'all seen how Greg Hackett went in on Tank? No, I ain't see it, chat. And really don't care. Really don't care, champ. Yeah. I ain't see it, Darnell Parker. And don't care, champ. Don't care. People got a right to say what they want to say. You know, a person got vocal cords and lips, they're gonna say something. You know, I see the biasness in a lot of ways that go on these jobs. You know, how certain people get treated than you. And I pray my way through it. You know, even some of your co-workers, you teach them the ropes. Now they know more than you. You know, but so I could tighten them up. I could straighten them up. You know, I straighten them up. Hey, we not doing that. This is what we gonna do, and this is how we gonna do it. And you don't gotta do it like this. That's your choice. But I'm not doing it that way. I'm not gonna hurt myself working like a fool. I'm not doing that. I ain't in my 20s no more. JR Hart 387. AB gotta let his hands go and out his pockets if he coming back to the ring. Exactly. Yeah. I agree.
But you know that's not how he fights. AB doesn't throw a lot of punches. That's not how he fights. So, you got, like you said, in so many words, he's got to do something different this time.
Yeah. Yeah, but that would be a good fight, man. But he got he gotta do a refurbish.
They got to hit the reset button. That's for sure.
Yeah, but we was talking about Clarissa Shields, and we was talking about her, and they was going in on her again, you know. And at this point, she like that attention.
The crazy part is she doesn't care what kind of attention it is, as long as it's attention.
Yeah. You right, Mr. Will. You're 100% right. She don't care. She definitely don't care. But, I really don't, like I say, it's social media, people talk about it. That's I guess is banter, but I try not to lay my head on it and soak in it like some people, because I got a lot of stuff in my own life I gotta fix and get right. Yeah, Miss Mona said, yeah, and I went in on Greg Hatton for putting a private conversation on social media too. Yeah, they clown, man. They clout chasers. Clout chasers. Yeah, they clout chasers. Like little girls can't keep their mouth closed. Anglovox. Does AB even have that fire in the belly? I'm not sure the answer to that. Nobody's sure. JR Hart 387. Like they say, any publicity is good publicity. I mean, could be bad, but everybody got right their opinion, man. Everybody got right their opinion. Like I say, man, lot of stuff. It's just like I noticed the food critics online. They go certain places and eat, don't like the food. That's a tough. Food critic is just like a referee. A referee. You might don't like that taste that the next person might like, that acquired taste. A referee might see something in a fight that you might don't see, or he might make a call that you might wouldn't have had made. So Mr. Will, I try to grow I try not to be in a box when it comes to mental growth and understanding everybody intentions ain't gonna be like yours. My main thing is just stay humble, locked in, humble, prayed up, and stay in my lane, man. Because there's so much evil out here, man. It's ridiculous, man. We just had a shooting in Towson, right at the circle, the cul-de-sac, right in the heart of Towson, and broad daylight.
Yeah, I think it was a road rage case.
Oh, well, okay. That's the first time I heard that one.
Yeah, because that happened, and like you said, in that circle while they were driving.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. I think that's pointing towards road rage.
I could believe it.
Oh yeah.
I live out here, and I've been out here with my uncle for 6 years. I don't even go up on that end. The mall's up there, and then when I was going to Towson's place, the little small one, I didn't go up there much. They had the Walmart. They was acting crazy, driving up on the parking lot, and just, I'm over it, man. When people act dumb as hell, I'm like, nobody wants to do the right thing and love and cherish life and just I just get tired of you come in the store, person mugging you, and you ain't even thinking about them. And what you say, ain't nobody talking to you. Oh, you bet not talk to me. Just, all right, whatever. See Urban the Wiz. I don't know how AB going to look, but I'm going to watch it for sure. I hope he will be healthy enough to not hurt himself. Never assume, just converse. What it do, family? Heather E 415. She say, "Hey, Mr. Will." Heather E spoke.
How you doing, Heather?
Yeah. But you happy? Are you happy with Zuffa? Or you ain't even to the point where you can make that or answer that statement? To be honest.
You talking to me with that one?
Yeah.
Well.
Let me rephrase it, Mr. Will. Are you happy with Zuffa? And are you at the point to even make a statement from that question?
Well, they haven't been up and running long enough to really critique them yet.
They haven't put enough numbers up.
Nah, not at all.
Now, if that was asked to me about Pro Box, I would say yeah.
Well, we already spoke about that. You know, we said how we felt about Pro Box.
Yeah. If that was asked of me, I would say yeah. Pro Box is a solid network.
It is. It is. No, I don't have any complaints with them.
You know, me personally, I wouldn't say no complaints with Zuffa because it's just like meeting somebody in a new relationship. I don't know them enough to give you a virtual assessment on what I think they stand for. Do they care about the fight? I can't answer none of that.
That's
you know.
That's exactly right.
You know, but Pro Box, I could tell you every time I see Pro Box and where I'm at, I'm turning around looking at the TV and I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued. Miss Van Houder, how you doing, Queen? God bless you and your family. Stretch Out Boxer said it takes most businesses at least 5 years to succeed or fail. Yeah. Well, like I say, don't know them, you know, don't know them. Yeah. Just like some fighters, I might ask you, "Oh, Mr. Will, you missed it. We had what's the guy? The fight on."
I saw last night where I missed it. It was Junior Jones.
Yeah.
See, y'all don't call me when y'all had them kind of people on. I don't know what's up with that. But
y'all pro or
I'm just saying the podcast, who it may concern. I'll just say plural, you know, but I'm not.
You know that mean more than one. I know you highly educated.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm saying, I'm not attacking anybody. It's no big deal, you know. But
ain't nobody said you was attacking nobody, Mr.
I
just said y'all meaning plural more than one. And if nobody didn't know no better, they would be thinking if they was watching this, it was all of us. And I don't have those powers to send nobody nothing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It's no
I'm just wanting to clear the air.
Yeah.
When they like, well, why they treat Mr. Will like that? Now that's a more another plural statement. When I don't have the power
there you go.
to do, you know. I was great. I brought it up because I was saying I would have liked to had you on that episode. That's
exactly.
why I brought it up.
That's my I can talk to him.
Yeah, you know. And I remember that dude. I remembered them. Yeah, I remembered them. Yeah. I definitely remembered them.
He doesn't look like he did when he was fighting, of course. You know, he put on some weight since them days.
Oh, come on, Mr. Will.
I mean, really, I'm just
Mr. Will.
That's just
Mr. Will. Mr. Will. You know them guys, man. Look at Prince Hassim.
I'm not bashing him. I'm just
no. I didn't say you was bashing him, Mr. Will. I did not. I didn't bring those words up. Okay. I just said, look at Prince Hassim. You know those guys. I don't know how many athletes in any sport that remains working out because they've been doing it ever since they've been 5 years old. And when they get out of whatever sport they in, they want to eat, let themselves go. They ain't disciplined like that no more. You know, they done made the money or whatever. But to piggyback off what you were saying, looked like he took a lot of damage brain-wise. You know what I mean? That's a good lesson to people, that people put their life on the line in there and it's damaged. You know, I could barely hear him talk on some things, you know, which hurt me in the conversation. It was almost like that Muhammad Ali syndrome. That's what I call it, the Muhammad Ali syndrome, you know.
Well, what it is with that, man, the fans don't want to let these guys go. We were talking about that recently when you were saying, yeah, I want to see Bronner fight. And I told you, I don't think he should come back. That's what I'm getting at, man. And then, two, a lot of times the fighters let the mirror lie to them. These older fighters will look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm still in good shape. I can still do this. Yeah, you might be in good shape physically, but you're not for that anymore. You know what I mean? And then that's a hard lesson to learn when you got somebody in front of you trying to knock your head off. So that's why I say, why let them people go when it's a reasonable time, you know, instead of hanging around until, you know, you can't understand what they're saying and all that kind of stuff. So that's just my view on it.
Yeah. It's, you know, I mean, you know, like I say, man, even me, you know, at my age, 56 years old, when I was actively active, like playing sports, you know, my weight will fluctuate up and down, but you know, when I was consistently on my bag, doing my bag work, stomach work, or whatever, you know, I could control my weight, you know, a little better. But me coaching the kids, and you know, I really don't. I do some days, but Sugar Ray Leonard's still working out. Got a personal trainer, you know. He's cognate. Bernard Hopkins stays in immaculate shape. Floyd Mayweather stays in immaculate shape. They are some of those guys exceptions to the rule. You know, it's tough. You know, it's tough.
But with you use Prince, you brought up Prince. I'm going to say something about him too. Way Prince looks now shows you that during his run, he was weight bullying the whole time. In other words, Prince was always a big little guy, but he boiled himself down to featherweight to weight bully because it's nowhere in the world you can blow up like he did, and that's not somewhat what you would have been anyway if he wasn't boxing. You understand? And then remember how he used to blast guys out of nowhere with punches that didn't really have any form on them. There was no body behind it. He was knocking guys out with arm punches. But later it came out where he was playing with the plastic too, and I always knew that. You know, my son could verify what I'm telling you about that. I used to always say, I said, that boy's got a cast in his glove. I said that for a very long time before he got caught. Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
What?
Mr. Will, you gotta love it, man.
What's that?
You gotta love it.
What?
I say, the way you be saying that stuff,
Oh, yeah.
you don't break a sweat.
Oh, it's the truth. That's how I've been saw that. Man, come on, man. Look at something. Man, that guy would just throw anything out there. And guys be, come on, man. No. That's why Barrera's camp that night told me and check them gloves. And they made him rewrap his hands, and Barrera went to work on him that night and retired him pretty much.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. It's
fought one other fight after that loss to Barrera and didn't look good then. I guess he said, oh, well, that's that. You know, the gig is up. The gig is up. I've been caught. You know.
That's crazy.
It is.
It is what it is, though, you know.
Yeah.
But like I was saying early, man, just tired of all of these fighters talking about what they gonna do and you know, ain't doing nothing. They doing more talking than they doing walking, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just I'm over it, you know. I'm over it. Like, I just want to see y'all. You gonna fight, call me out, get in the ring, get in my face, fight me, man. If I'm nothing, if I'm trash, I'm a bum, fight me then. Show the people. You know, man. Closing arguments, Mr. Will. Great show. Great show as usual.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll stick a pin in that because we got to get back to what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
But as usual, keep your head greasy or the comb easy.
Yeah. Yup, man. You know, Haney, Shakur, and Foster, man. People not fighting each other because they friends and they brothers and made up brothers and all of that, man. We still could be cool. I had to play against guys I knew in the neighborhood and grew up with, compete against them. You know, that ain't mean I was wasn't cool with them, but it's a game got to be played, you know. But as we always say on here, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed. Thank y'all for coming in. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Be safe out there. It's all access. Mr. Will, keep it greasy, cold easy. First lady of the Rize podcast, Miss Lori Reed. Keep her in y'all prayers. Coach Calvin, Lip Ball Swami, aka the Bible. And you already know your boy, the Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Peace.
Peace.